Hey there, welcome to my place. It's just me, Mama B. Okay, welcome to part 2 of Let's Get Ready for Winter. And I hope you really enjoy this because I had fun putting it together. It will be a real challenge, but I will say that right up front. So, what I want to talk to you about today is now, when you think of the word exercise, what comes to your mind? Automatically, exercise. What's the first thing that pops into your mind? For the winter months especially, when the temperature drops and things get really cold and frigid and freezing, personally, I don't want to move. And that's going to be my focus today in talking to you about exercise. For me, if I look at it as movement, it makes it a lot easier for me. When I get cold, I just want to curl up in a ball, get my favorite fuzzy, soft, cuddly blanket, cup of hot tea, and sit on the couch, and I'm done, right? Well, it's extremely important to keep moving, especially in the winter months. There are so many things that we can do, so many simple things, and that's my intention for these series, is to make it simple so that just about any one of us could participate in the health of our own bodies. Just simple things like, if doing jumping jacks, or just if you can't move at all, if you're in so much pain or you have a disability or whatever, there's always something that you can do. You can move your fingers, or if you sit at a desk job all day, get up and stretch and move around, or wiggle your toes, move your feet, move your legs. There's so many things that we can do just to keep moving, to keep circulation of our body in motion. Okay? Exercise enables the body to rid itself of toxic waste, and that's the most important part of exercise, because when you get that toxic waste in there, caught up in the tissues, that's what creates inflammation and pain and everything else that goes along with it. So when you keep the circulation going, you're able to, I'm going to say, put up a good fight and ward off infection. All right, so my recommendation is don't stand or sit for long periods of time. I don't know what that would be. It's different for everyone based on, our jobs outside of the home, inside the home. I don't work outside the home, so I can get up and move around anytime I want to. But even if you have a desk job, if you can just get up and just, stretch, or, walk a little bit and then come back down, it's very helpful. And also I did really learn a lot about standing desks. If you can have one of those, that's actually better than sitting all day. Much better for the circulation. So you can, if you have stairs in your house or in your apartment, just, if you're able to, walk, hold on to the banister, run up and down the stairs, walk up and down, do steps, do whatever you can to keep moving. I just can't stress it enough that we need to keep moving, especially in the winter months. The body was made for movement. All right. Let's see where I want to go with this. What I wanted to talk to you about today too is something called hydrotherapy. Extremely beneficial. There's many different types. There's whirlpools. There's hydro massage, which you get those powerful jets that kind of hit your muscles that feel really good when you're in there. What I like to do is, and this is going to be my challenge to you. I'm going to challenge y'all, right? You ready? Okay. It's called contrast bath. So here's how it works. I do this in two ways. I go to the YMCA, and I do it there, and I also do it in the privacy of my own home using the shower. First of all, let's talk about the why. Some YMCAs have obviously they have the lap pool, which the water is usually really, really cold. And the YMCA we have here in East Tennessee, they have what's called a warm pool, which is a really cool thing. They actually can wheel people in on wheelchairs, or that have disabilities. They can lower them down with, a harness type thing just to get into that warm pool. The warm water just increases circulation, and it's so good for you. It reduces the body's pain and joint impact. Now here's how it works. The buoyancy of the water reduces weight-bearing stress on the body. And then you get in there and you can move around more freely. And what it does is it increases range of motion in our joints. Now that's in the warm pool. So what I do is I do something called a contrast bath. And this is being incorporated in many physical therapy units and hospitals, and for a lot of different types of ailments. So I'll jump in the cold pool and I'll swim around for a while, and then I'll get out and I'll walk right over to the warm pool and I'll jump in there. So that just opens everything up. And you could do that at home if you don't have a Y membership. You can hop in the shower if you're brave enough to do this. Turn on the hot water, not too hot. You want to be wise. You don't want to burn your skin. Turn on the hot water and stand under it for about 5 minutes, okay? Just get your body all warmed up. Then get ready to scream because you're going to want to turn that knob over to cold, not super, super cold, but cold enough, and stand under there for another 5 minutes. Now alternate this about 3 times and end the cycle with cold water. All right. Now, an interesting fact, a cold shower before bed can trigger your sleep signals and provide a deeper sleep. Cold water gives the body a jolt, obviously, like nothing else can. So our bodies give us a signal as to when it's time to go to bed by our body temperature actually drops. And so by taking a hot shower or a hot bath right before bed, it raises our temperature, which can actually interfere with this natural signal and disrupt our sleep. So actually, I just learned that today, and I'm sharing it with y'all. So I'm going to try this. I'm definitely going to do this. So the mechanics of contrast therapy. What happens is the cold water causes superficial blood vessels to constrict, which moves the blood flow away from the surface of our body to the organs. And the hot water causes the blood vessels to dilate and open up, which, obviously causes sweating, and therefore it removes the waste from our body tissues. So you have this constant back and forth. It's a complete, actual super stimulation to our muscles, our tissues, and ultimately our immune system is just boosted by this, and our metabolism is, this is like you're just waking your body up, okay? It's really super good. So contrast therapy is believed to decrease inflammation, stimulate circulation, and also help with lymphatic drainage. All right. Now, I wanted to talk to you all about personally what I do for exercise. I like to bike outdoors. So that's one of my favorite things to do. But when I can't do that, I have an indoor bike that I just got a couple months ago. I'll just get on there and just, pedal away. Just got to keep moving. And I also have what's called a rebounder, or better known as a Cellicizer. It's just a tiny little trampoline type thing that is extremely beneficial to your health in so many ways. Now my goal here today is not to go into the the details of all of these options just to encourage you and to help you understand how important it is to keep moving. Okay? Now, there has been so many times that I have not felt like moving. I've been in so much pain, but I can actually get on my little rebounder and just, you don't even have to lift your feet up off the mat. You just do what's called a gentle bounce. And that in itself is really, really good, because you're creating a flow for your lymphatic system, and you're getting everything moving once again. So, the Cellicizer that I recommend is, you can Google it. It's the maker, the founder is David Hall. So you can just Google David Hall, Hall, and look up Cellicizer. That's the one that I've been using for over 20 years at least. It's a very good product, and I'm not here. I don't get anything for saying this, but Cellicizer rebounders, very, very good way to keep your body moving also. So I didn't want to make this real lengthy today. I just wanted to put this video out for you all, and just wanted to say, how many are you all ready to take the challenge with me, doing hot cold shower combination? I actually know people that do, get this, ice baths. Yep, ice baths in the winter to once again to create more healthy environment for our bodies in the winter. I haven't done that yet. I just may try it, but for now I'm really pushing the hot and cold showers and hot and cold swims at the YMCA. I have definitely noticed a difference in the pain level and in my muscles and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know what you think and what you do by way of exercise to keep yourself more healthy in the winter months. Thank you all. Bye-bye.